Hi everyone, it's Phil here from Ashland Leather, and I've got a quick one for you today. I had a couple people send me some messages looking for some clarification on different colors and how some wallets load up. So I wanted to make a quick little video today while you're waiting out for the leather appreciation video that I'm still working on. I figured it would be helpful for me to come in and shoot some B-roll today of some more detailed shots. Because yesterday when we were looking at the leather together, you just weren't able to see some of the detail. So I wanted to do it right for you guys. But let's start here with a comparison of the color number 4 and color 8 shell cordovan. We did do a video like this the other day, and there was some confusion, and it's totally my fault. So this color comparison is a request from our YouTube friend here, Chris Piano. And he wanted to see the difference between color 4 and color 8, but I think he was also more confused by me because of what I did on our website. So on the website, we have a photo of the color 4 shell cordovan Johnny of the Fox, just like this. It probably looks almost identical to this one, but I also put up another photo of one that is a little darker. And the reason I did that is because there's a color range to be expected. As you can even see just on the same wallet here. When you look at it at this angle, it's much more of a deep brown, but when I slowly turn it, you can really see more of those red tones start to come out. So I thought, because the color is not just one thing, it's not, and you'll hear in the leather appreciation video coming up, it's not very painted on. So it's not like we're able to just get it to be one shade, and it's really difficult for me to properly photograph. So I thought this video might be the best way for me to show you what the current color 4 shell cordovan is looking like. It's just absolutely beautiful. I really like this shade. For a long time, this was my favorite shell color. It's a medium brown with a lot of red undertones. Now let's compare and contrast that with the color 8 here. Immediately you can see that the color 8 is much darker, and to me it's more of like a burgundy shade. When you compare it, it's more purple. So definitely more purple, less of that medium brown, much darker. Both of them are absolutely beautiful. And I forgot to mention, neither of these are completely finished. Believe it or not, these shells are incredible looking already, but we still have yet to polish and finish the edges on these. But I thought it'd be really good for me to bring these out again, just to help you out, because it is confusing, and I do apologize. I just want to make it as clear as possible. So I had another person that was interested in a Fat Herbie, and she had mentioned, by the way, hi Susan if you watch this. Susan had mentioned that she was looking to get a Fat Herbie, and she was curious about the capacity difference between the Fat Herbie, which is in my hand here, and this one is a really beautiful amaretto shell cordovan. She was curious about the difference between what that would hold and what the Johnny the Fox would hold. So it's a little confusing because the Johnny the Fox actually has 8 card slots. There's 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and then a hidden one underneath each of those. So even though it has 8 card slots, I still prefer the way that the Fat Herbie loads up. Because the way that these are not stacked on top of each other, as opposed to the Fox, where you have 3 stacked on top of each other, it allows you to put, and I'll show you in a second, I have 24 cards in one of these Fat Herbies, and it's still relatively thin. I also have, I believe there's 30 bills inside. So this is a really beautiful Fat Herbie. I understand that the shell cordovan is really expensive, and I do think if anybody's interested in a Herbie, if you're not ready to sort of jump right into the deep end with the shell, which is this just absolutely incredible piece of shell here, I really suggest the Dublin leather. And I just think the Dublin has a really incredible grain character, and you'll start to see the leather age and patina over time. So they're really nice, and they're less than half the price of the shell cordovan. So if you want to try out that style, I would suggest trying it in the Dublin or the Chrome XL first, and then sort of graduating later, if you like the style, to the shell cordovan. So yesterday I actually forgot to document the progress on my new natural Lancaster Fat Herbie. And this one yesterday would have been the 16th day. Today is the 17th day. And it's looking really good. I'm actually noticing all the same things that I had been talking about, just to a further degree. We're seeing denim color starting to come off on the spine. I'm starting to see a really subtle luster develop on the surface, which is really, really nice. Actually, the grain character is coming out even better. So I'm really happy with how this one is wearing in, and today it is extra heavy and extra chunky. I loaded this one to the brim. So in each of these card slots here, I have 4 different cards. So there are 16 cards total, And on the back, I've just loaded up. I put in this much cash. So it's really fully loaded here. But I wanted you to see what it's like and how thin it can be, even though it's fully loaded up. So it's definitely thicker than I'm used to, and this one has not yet molded and conformed around to what I put in it, so I'm getting a little bit of that action where it wants to pop back up. But I do expect that to mold down. But it's not so bad. It's chunking up quite a bit in the back there because of all those bills. But you can really see that it kind of easily holds 16 cards, which for me is about as much as I ever have needed to use. I just happen to have the extra sort of blank credit cards here I bought on Amazon just to load this up as much as I could. So I hope this helps, maybe help you make a good decision. See if this Fat Herbie is something for you. It's the first wallet I started making when we started making wallets. And about 10 years later now, it's still a wallet that I use every day. And I have the opportunity, and I have worn all these other wallets. But for some reason, I keep coming back to the Herbie. I just like how easily you're able to access the cash in the back, how easily cards come in and out from the side here. I can do it with one hand, and how nice it lays in my back pocket because I'm a back pocket wallet kind of guy. So thanks again. If you have any further questions, just let me know, and I'll do another one of these videos. All right, take care.